Hey everyone, Brittany Carmichael here, bringing you Woo Woo Wednesday, where I dive into a tarot reading to see what energy is coming up for us this week. As you know, I join you every Wednesday here to bring you this live reading, and I absolutely love our time and energy that we get to spend together. So I'm super excited to see what comes up. You know, we have a new moon happening in Scorpio on Saturday. So new moons are all about new beginnings. And it's really a powerful shift. I've been feeling all these closings and chapter endings like happening in my life and my clients' lives and my friends and the people that I see in my reality. So do you feel like you're ready for a new beginning? Like hit some likes, some comments, leave that in the comments below. Let me know. I'm ready. I want a new beginning. Because Saturday is going to be the perfect time for you to really tune into what it is you want, because new moons are all about manifesting what it is that you want to create in your life. So I just want to say hello to everyone who's here live, and I want to know, what is it that you want to create? What's this new moon intention? You know, I've been asking everyone, what's your big dream for 2018? Because I'm already ready. Like, let's do this. But let's get even more clear on what it is you need right now. What do you want to create? What do you want to manifest? Maybe it's more balance or abundance or new supportive teammates or things like that. What is it that you want to create? What is your new moon intention for this Saturday? Hi, Susan. She's ready. Heather, it's so good to see you. It's so good to see you, Brianna. Oh my gosh, Catherine. Katie, it's so cool to see all of you. Aaron, oh my gosh, so cool. Thank you for joining me live. If you have a soul sister who you love to talk about this fun woo-woo stuff with, invite her, share this video, let them know, join us live, because you know, when you join in and you tune into the energy and you are present and you feel good and you have this confidence and this clarity that comes up when we take a moment to look around our life and go, hey, what's going on right now? Then you raise your energy and you affect the people around you. So it's important to have a soul sister hold you accountable. So invite your friends or tag them in the comments below. All right, Heather says, a course for women, healing old trauma through astral projection. What a cool course that you're creating, Heather. Someone and I was just doing an interview, and she was telling me that she just got married to her soul flame on the astral projection, and it was a really deep and interesting conversation I don't typically have with people. And we talked about astral sex, and like, there's some crazy things that go on out there. So super cool that you're going to be talking about that. Of course, anything that is helping people to heal is amazing. We need more of that. So Stacy's here, Anne's here. Oh my gosh, so cool. Hey Elizabeth, oh my gosh, yay, you made it live at last. You're here. Claire, so cool to see you guys. All right, so Rachel, Jessica, oh my gosh, so freaking cool. I love seeing you all join in. All right, so let's jump in. Let's see what's going on. I just got off the call. I just did a one-on-one reading, a tarot reading for someone, and I, of course, was using my fun Archangel deck. But I kind of feel like we need to tune into nature's whispers. You know, we have a new moon on Saturday, and actually I'm going to leave in the comments below my new moon manifesting ritual blog so that you can do that at home for yourself, and you can begin to set these powerful intentions. You can start using your creative imagination in such a way that brings you and attracts to you what it is that you want. I'm sure you have found out by now that these thoughts and these feelings are creating your reality. If you think thoughts of worry, you attract worry and situations and people that reflect that into your life. And when you think thoughts of positivity and abundance and gratitude, you begin to attract that energy into your life as well. So let's tune into the subtle whispers of nature, because we've got a new moon here and it's about setting new intentions. So I want you guys to dream big this week. I want you to really get clear. What do I want? What do I need? And how will it make me feel? That's really important. And I'm sorry you're not feeling well. She's joining us sick in bed. Let's everybody take a moment to send good magic vibes to Anne and anyone else who's not feeling 100%. All right, let's tune into the Nature Whispers deck. This is an oracle deck, so it's got one word or one phrase on each card instead of the traditional tarot deck. And as you guys know, I took a break in my creations for you today. I'm working on editing all the videos for the upcoming tarot course for beginners. I get asked this all the time. How do I start for myself? How do I start reading? And I have answered all those questions that you constantly send me about moving past your fear and understanding the cards, and oh my God, how do I shuffle, or where do I even buy these cards from? So I'm super excited to, okay, 3 cards just came up. We're gonna trust it, and I'm just gonna flip them back over. We'll lay them in a line. Here's lesson number 1, trust what comes up. And if they flip over in your hand, or hey, all 3 of them come up, trust it. Don't put it back in the deck. It was actually something I was teaching in the course, and I found myself the next morning shuffling in a card. Before I even shuffled, actually, I picked up the cards and one fell out face up, so I had to see it, and I was so resistant to it. I was like, ugh, I don't want that card. And you know what I teach is don't put that card back in the deck. Pay attention to the message, because it's what you need to hear, maybe not what you want to hear. So it's important to trust what comes up. So these cards, we're trusting that they are the message that we need. And as this works for everyone, people ask all the time, how does it work for everyone? I want you to pay attention to your thoughts, your visions, your feelings that come up as I read the cards to you. I'm so excited for your tarot course. Thank you so much. I cannot wait to share it. I'm like, buzzing. That's like what you guys ask me for all the time. I finally created space so that I could bring this to you. Hey, Danielle, all the Danielles that are here. Hey, Jennifer, so cool to see you. All right, let's see what the first card is that comes up for this week. Great card, perfect setting. So this card is saying like you've laid the foundation work. You know, one of the things that came up in my reading this week was that they were feeling, my client was feeling like, I've done all this work, I've worked really hard, I've actually worked myself to the bone that I've physically become exhausted and the doctors can't figure it out, but I just don't see any like rewards or any success from the efforts that I've been putting in. And this card is saying like you have been creating the perfect setting for this beautiful vision that you had for yourself. So it's not about judging what you can't see in your reality yet, but it's more about trusting that you have laid down the foundation work. You are in the exact right place at the exact right time with the knowledge and the wisdom that you need to bring that vision into fruition. So this is saying you have created the perfect setting. Now is the time. It's like the seed that's grown through the darkness and like trusted that the light would be on the other side, and boom, it's ready to like blossom and break through. And so this is your moment. This is the perfect setting. You've created the perfect garden, the perfect soil, the right temperature. I mean, you guys get what I'm going with this. So you have created the perfect setting. You are ready to bloom. You're ready to grow and move into that next level. So how do you guys feel right now? We've got a new beginning happening. We can feel it collectively, like a lot of endings have been happening. I know that with the moon losing its lightness, its reflection this week, I've been feeling more rest is needed. I've also been tying up a lot of loose endings. I feel like with a new beginning coming, it's like, wow, I need to finish the projects that I was working on. So how do you feel? Do you feel like you have been tying up loose ends this week? Like you're like, I've got to finish this project because I feel like that next success, that next exciting adventure awaits. And if you know what that adventure is, leave that in the comments below, because I would love to know how we can support you in visualizing your dream manifesting. Heather says, receiving this message. Yes, ma'am, girl. On fire. So perfect setting. You're in the perfect setting to bloom. Trust that you are exactly where you need to be, and that the resources and everything that you need to take on this next level of expression will magnetize itself to you. You are always being supported at every single level of growth that you are in. Jessica says, I'm feeling fantastic. Yes, endings and beginnings, but it's all good. Jessica, isn't it always so good? Because I think, what is this, like a Semisonic song or something, like every new beginning comes from, it's like a Seneca quote too. I think somebody like 90s grunge band like copied this like philosophy, but you know, there's a new beginning with every ending. It's never just the end, not even with your lifetime on this planet in this body. All right, let's see what else. Rachel says, lots of changes here. Yeah, I feel it. Danielle says, just put 2 weeks in for my new job. I can't wait. So cool. I love when people like let go of the old and they're excited about the next chapter in their life instead of having fear. There's a reason why there's an ending. You learned the lesson you needed to learn. You've up-leveled yourself, and now you're ready for the next adventure with new people, new experiences, new locations, new jobs that are going to teach you that next skill or talent that you need to keep evolving along your journey. Elizabeth says, I'm starting to to drive my dream to be a meditation teacher. Beautiful, Elizabeth. We all need that. And there's so many beautiful ways to meditate, because the truth is meditation isn't concentration. It's not contemplation. It's not focus. It's being present in the moment. Meditation means cessation of the mind. So we we tell our mind to take a nap so that our inner voice, our creative spirit, our visions that are being gifted to us can make their way in. Because if our brain is thinking all the time, we miss the magical messages that our soul is trying to share with us. Transform, developing empowerment coaching program. Yes, I love that. More people lifting more people up. We need that. We need support and community. What do we have? Trusting there is no reason to hold on to what doesn't serve me anymore. So excited for my next chapter. Yes, I hope everyone tuning into this feels like you're not alone. Like things are ending in your life, and that is okay. That is exciting. That means there is something more magical, more fruitful, more enjoyable that is on its way to you. Tamala says, first time hearing a tarot message. Oh, so much fun. I just want to put on blast that Tammy and I went to high school together, and she's been brought back into my life, and it's been so wonderful to see how we can exchange our energy, and she's new to tarot. So everybody welcome Miss Tamala, because, you know, people are like, what is tarot? That could be that's weird, right? But as you guys know, you've been joining me for over a year here every Wednesday for Woo Wednesday. It is not scary. It is not weird. It is just a reflection of where you are at collectively in your journey. So excited. Let's see. What's the next one? This goes perfect in alignment with the last message that I just read about having, what is this? Trusting that there's no reason to hold on what doesn't serve me. The next card that pops up is assurance. So this is saying, hey, perfect. You've created the perfect setting. You've laid the foundation. All the work that needed to be done to take you to that next level is done. And this is a card of assurance saying that just as the seasons change, you are assured that that will happen. So too will your season change. And everything that you need, again, is going to come in exact divine timing. And we need the contrast. We need the different seasons of life and growth. You know, in the spring, we're blossoming. It's new. It's a fresh beginning. That's what this new moon might feel like. And then in the winter, where we're at now in the northern hemisphere, and fall, winter, I mean, in Texas, it still feels like kind of fall. It's not cold at all. But we see that the leaves are shedding. Actually, I'd love to share this with you. I called my grandpa today. He gave me some bell pepper plants to grow this year. And he said, hey, I repotted my plants and got them moved inside. They're doing great. And he's like 85 years old. I love this guy. It reminds me of the Audrey Hepburn quote, like, to plant a garden is to believe in tomorrow. And I always say to him, like, you just never stop. You just keep showing up and creating and planting in your garden. And he says, I'm afraid if I stop, I won't get started again. So he's constantly pouring out his passion and doing his creative things that he loves, like whittling and being with his wife and sitting in his garden. I mean, it's so cool to watch. So I'm on the phone with him and I'm like, hey, what does it mean when your bell pepper loses, like, it's lost all of its leaves? And he goes, it's fall. I'm like, wow, thanks for the wisdom, Grandpa. It is fall, and we do shed our leaves, and things change. So this is saying, trust, let go of your leaves. It's time for you to move more inward, to get clear on, hey, what has this year served me? What have I learned from this year? What can I now take forward that is supporting my growth? And what can I let go of and leave behind in 2017 and say, thank you for teaching me, you know, your journey has come to an end, and you let that go. And I feel like right now that's a belief system. That's a thought or a feeling or a negative a phrase that you're telling yourself. I'm not good enough, or, well, who am I to create this in the world, or who am I to have abundance? So the ending right now, I truly feel, is a way that you felt about yourself, or a thought that you've been thinking. You're now empowering yourself with more positive thoughts that say, yeah, I don't know what's going on, but I'm slowly trusting, and I'm starting to feel more peace. So this is an ending for you to change your mindset, to change your belief, to trust that everything is exactly where it needs to be. I'm going to scroll through these comments real quick, and then we're going to dive into the third card for today. Damn, amazeball messages. Beautiful. Love it. Anne says, oh my God, yes, I've had clients just fall off and fear started. Needed this reading. You know, this is also true as a business owner. You're going to have clients that fall off, and they're falling off because they have expressed their rightness in your life, and now it's time to attract and bring in new clientele that supports now the new level of growth and expression that you're in. Because as you practice your profession, you become more confident and you get better at it, and then your skill level rises. So then you need to attract the clients that appreciate and support you at that level. So let them go because you're making room for the new. Hey Jill, hey Cherie. All right, let's check in with the last card for today. Oh wow, I haven't even seen this card in this deck yet. Be in service. Be in service is exactly why we go into business, exactly why our entrepreneur creative spirit is like, I want to do something. I have something to give to the world. So be in service. So many clients that I coach, they lose appreciation. They lose the perspective of why they started the creative venture in the beginning. And it then becomes funnels and systems and marketing and judging my analytics and, oh my God, I didn't make this revenue like I did last week. And it's a comparison and a judgment. And so this card is coming up to remind you your why. Why did you start the path that you started? Why did you start the business? Why do you wake up and do what you do? Now, if you remember your why, it takes you all the way back to your core, your soul, and it's that innate, that natural born expression that we are all built in with. And when we fill our own cup, what do you want to do with it? You want to go give it to everyone else. When you're feeling joy and you're excited and you're abundant, you want to go share that with other people. That's because it's about giving and receiving, and we can fill our own cups and then go give it out, and then come back and fill our own cups and then go give it out. And so this card is saying, be of service. Be of service to yourself first by filling your cup. Oh my gosh, so many people forget this, especially women. You have to take care of you. You cannot go out and be of service to the world and fill everyone else's cup. You've heard this from an empty cup. I only say this because I watched my mom suffer a massive stroke that paralyzed her. And after she was finally able to regain speech, I said, Mom, why did you do this to yourself? And she said, because everybody needed something from me. And that's when I realized, like, self-care is a must. It is not selfish. Like, and she's a giver. She's the most nurturing giver I've ever met, you know? So it's like, wow, you're doing such a beautiful thing to the world, but you're killing yourself. And that's not holy, and that's not divine. And now she's learned the lesson. And I don't want you to have to go through a painful trauma, a physical manifestation of expressing like you have no energy to give. You're like burnt out. You guys know what I'm talking about. So the message that came up in my reading today was this, and I want to share it with you. Just as important as your to-do list and your business tasks are, and you put them on the calendar and you show up and you make that commitment, so is your self-care. Actually, even more important. Your self-care is then what fuels your passion and your drive to be able to get that work done. So I want you to schedule your self-care just as you would schedule a business meeting or, I don't know, a doctor's appointment. This is the most important date you're ever going to go on, is the one with yourself where you do something for you. You fill your own cup. Stacy says, yes, 100% needed that reminder. Jennifer says, I was literally just texting my sister about volunteering this holiday season. How wonderful. You know, when you're filled with love and light and joy and passion, you can't help but want to give that to other people. You want everyone to feel that. Danny's here. Let's see what else you guys have for me. And today is my day to rest and self-care. Anne says, I think it's why I had an allergic reaction and then this sinus cold. Yeah, you were probably committing to things that weren't in energetic alignment with you, and it drained you really quickly. Morning routines are awesome, Stacy says. Absolutely. So what does this week have for us? This week says you are in the perfect place. You've got the perfect setting. You are ripe. You are ready to blossom. And with this new beginnings, with this new moon, set an intention for yourself that has not been muddied with fear or worry of how is it going to happen, or what am I going to do, or I don't even know. Have the faith and the confidence and the belief that this new beginning is going to bring you everything that you're asking for. You just have to get out of your own way and stop thinking so much. Just trust and only visualize what it is you want to create in your life. And then assurance. This is your time, man. This is that time to make the change and to trust that this is the right transition for you. And then be of service. This is now your calling. This is why you're making the changes. This is why the chapter is ending in your life, because you were serving in such a way that wasn't allowing you to fully express yourself, to fully tap into your soul and your gifts and to put that out there. And now you can. Now you know. Now you're like, all right, I've done the work. I'm ready to share. So go out there and give of yourself, give of your passion, give of your joy, give of your love, give of your kindness, give of your compassion. This is what's going to heal the world as well as yourself. And so if you choose to show up in this energy every day, you not only lift your vibration, but those around you, and you give them that unconscious permission to love and to feel joy and to be happy. Have you ever hung around with a big group of people that were just a bunch of complainers and people that are blaming and judging and criticizing their life or other people? You begin to pick up those habits. And so now I want you to start looking around for the new community that you can involve yourself with, a group of people that will uplift you and support you. I mean, shit, it sounds like I'm talking about Shine Tribe, because that's exactly why I created my private Facebook group, for people that are wanting to go through this self-awakening journey and have the courage and the support from other people, because we feel like we're alone. You have to go inward to find who you really are. And so it seems like a scary and lonely thing, but we're all doing it. And when we have the courage to come back out and face the world, we have this new sense of liberation of like, wow, I went inward and I know who I am and I know what feels right for me. So if you're looking for a supportive group, I had no idea I would be saying this, but if you're looking for a supportive group of people that will hold you accountable and help and listen to what's going on in your life and help you express your dreams or get clear on them, then I highly invite you to join my Shine Tribe Sisterhood. I'm just going to leave that in the comments below really quick, because I know so many people feel alone on their awakening journey to self-love. And let me tell you, you are not alone. I've got thousands of women all over the world. Here we go. Post that in the comments. I've got thousands of women all over the world who are going through this, who are like, I feel alone. My voice is telling me one thing and my brain is telling my soul and my brain, I don't know what's going on. So it's important to know that you're not alone and that this journey is an incredible journey, and it's so worth it. It's so worth going in and finding what's holding you back, or these limiting beliefs or the labels that you've carried around, and saying, you know what? No way. That maybe served me in the past, but it no longer serves me today. And you can allow yourself to let go of those negative thoughts, beliefs, and feelings. Tammy says the universe works fast when I'm having fun. Gabby Bernstein. It's true. The universe works even faster when you're orgasming, just so you know. Lindsay's here. So cool to see you, sister. I'm super excited for my upcoming Manifest Your Dreams Mastermind. Miss Lindsay Attaway, who's here, is joining us, and it's going to be super cool to see more powerful, soulful women who are having these creative visions and allowing themselves to trust their intuition. We're being guided with big things to create into the world, and I think that it's important to hold each other accountable. So if you're looking for an even deeper support where you want to birth your dreams, you're ready, you're at that perfect setting, you're assured, you're ready to be of service to the world, you're just not exactly sure how to express that, then that's why I created my Manifest Your Dreams Mastermind. So I'll leave that in the comments below too, because I want you to have access to this powerful group of women who are ready to birth their dreams. And let me tell you, they are big ones that are going to make a difference. So when you attune your passion to how you can give that to the world to make it a better place, to be more enjoyable, to be more loving, and again, to express that excitement and enthusiasm in life, oh man, you begin to attract the resources, the people, the abundance, everything that you need in order to take that next step. So just as you have been guided to this moment in your life, trust that you are in the perfect setting to make this change, to shift, and to allow a new vision, a new life for yourself. You don't have to live the same life. You guys know I've had like 1,000 jobs because I'm always following my creative passion. All right, I'm going to leave this mastermind link in the comments below. If you're over on Instagram, you can check it out in my link in the bio. So thank you so much for joining this week. If you have any questions about this week's reading, feel free to leave them in the comments below. I'd love to know, what was your big aha moment? What is resonating with you right now? Are you feeling like, wow, I'm at this like calm, restful place, ready to spring off into new action because I'm closing the chapter of whatever it is that served me and is no longer wanting to move forward. And now you're bringing in the new. So what is that? How does that look for you? What is that new that you're inviting in? Again, remember on Saturday, there is a new moon in Scorpio. So it's all about setting a new intention, and you can use this energy to manifest a new life for yourself. Decide what it is you want, create that beautiful mental image in your mind. And when you have thoughts of worry or doubt or fear, erase that mental image and create again. Imagine yourself stepping into your purpose, fully empowered, fully confident. Even if you're not right now, just pretend, imagine, visualize yourself. What would the most confident version of me do? Step into that vision and you begin to attract that exact reality. All right, Anne, oh, thank you so much for posting that, Anne. There is the link for the new moon manifesting ritual. I highly recommend you grab that, check it out, and set yourself an intention. When you create space and get clear on what it is you want, the universe begins to work even faster on your behalf. Jade says, thank you, Brittany, for finding your passion and helping others find theirs. You know, Jade, thank you for bringing that up. And I'd love to just share, this is how it happened for me. I've been a hairdresser for 10 years, and every woman that sat in my chair complained, criticized herself, judged, blamed. And I began to start shifting to a more positive vision and going, well, what is it that you're passionate about? Like 95% of the women didn't know. I don't know. I have no idea. I'm just a mom, or I just work this job, or I just do that. And that began my mission to uncover, well, you're here. There's something you love. There's something you're super freaking good at. Like, and it's just natural. You don't even realize that you're so good at it. And I really just want people to see that they have this natural inborn talent. And it's when you feel out of the flow, when you're not tapping into who you really are and what you love to do. I'm a creative, colorful person. And if I'm doing math and in a stark white office space with walls, I'll go mad. I'll go mad. But some people love that. Some people want clean and tidy and like numbers. Not me, right? So we're two different people, but you aren't wrong and I'm not wrong. So here's how you can't, no one else can tell you what to do, because it's only you who knows what you love. Tamala says, my new is happiness and loving myself. So beautiful. You know, this is exactly why I was created. So I would go through the lessons of not loving myself so that I could show up and shine in the world and say, hey, it's possible. You can love yourself. And it starts with one loving belief at a time. So what is that one loving, positive message you can tell yourself, and keep that as your momentum, and you'll keep on releasing the fear and letting go of the negative Nancy voice that happens in there. Alex says, not just for women, you changed my life with your reading last week. Oh, Alex, I'm so thankful for you. That was like seriously the best review I've ever had. Someone said, I convinced the ultimate skeptic that I'm more magical than science can prove right now. So if you have a past loved one that you would like to connect with, or if you want to dive deep into a reflection of what energy you're bringing to the table right now, then I highly recommend you do a one-on-one reading with me. Alex, of course, just shared it is life-changing when you finally let go of the fear or the guilt or the worries or the stress or whatever it is you're holding on to that isn't of the feelings of love and peace and joy. And I know I sound like a hippie child, but there's a reason why that movement was so powerful and so many people tried to shut it down, because if we're all choosing joy and happiness and love, who can control us with fear? So don't watch the news, people. All right, my new happiness is being true to who I am without caring what people think. Yes, I love that. I always say, you've lived with you the longest, so why would you allow anyone else's thoughts to infiltrate your worth? Jennifer says, thank you. I always feel better after listening to you. Thank you for tuning in, Jennifer. I appreciate it. And again, thank you all for joining me live every Wednesday for this Woo Woo Wednesday. I appreciate all of your beautiful hearts, all of your passion, your courage. Thank you for sharing your story, where you're at. Thank you for sharing your dreams and your visions and the things that are holding you back, because when you get clear on those silly little things that you're making up in here, it is so much easier to move forward with confidence and clarity, going, I was self-sabotaging. I take responsibility, but now I'm going to recreate and I'm going to think about it in a more vision. So thank you for joining me. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments below. And if you're looking for a one-on-one reading, I'm gonna leave, hey man, it's like the link kind of day. I'm gonna leave this in the comments below too. If you're looking for a private one-on-one reading, feel free to connect. I love helping you get clear on where it is you're at in your awakening journey so that you can show up, shine your beautiful light into the world and make a difference, because your joy and your happiness is what is creating a difference in the world. Thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate each and every one of you, and I will see you guys on Friday for the Elevated Life series, where we're going to teach you 4 things to stop worrying about. You do not want to miss this episode, 11 a.m. Central Standard Time, over on my Facebook fan page where you are with me now. And I will see you guys on Friday. Bye.